Good morning, student. Today we start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 8, slide organization in PowerPoint. So in this chapter we learn about how to changing the slide layout, then how to edit the text object, how to move object, then how to copy the object and delete the object, how to insert a text box in the PPT or in a slide, then how to rearrange a slide in a outline tab, then rearranging a slide in a slide sorter view, then how to insert a clip art in a slide, then working with a word art, inserting shape, rotating a picture, shape, text or a object, and the last one, resizing a picture, shape, text or a object and using shadow effect. So let us learn all this concept with the help of the video. So just watch this video, you will get knowledge about the PowerPoint presentation options.
Although PowerPoint templates provide impressive pre-designed slides, yet you may need to make changes in your presentation. Editing a slide involves adding a new slide, deleting a slide, rearranging slides, changing backgrounds, changing layouts, inserting text box, etc. Contents of the existing slides can also be changed. Before we move further, can you quickly recall the difference between normal view and slide sorter view? Let's first talk about changing the slide layout. Slide layout refers to the way things are arranged on a slide. A layout contains placeholders which hold text such as titles, bulleted list, and slide content such as tables, charts, pictures, shapes, and clip art. Each time when you insert a new slide, you have to choose a layout that matches your requirement. The layout can be modified either in normal view or slide sorter view. Students, note that you can insert a new slide by pressing Ctrl+M keys. The layout can be modified either in normal view or slide sorter view. Open View tab, click on the Slide Sorter View button. Choose a slide whose layout you want to change. Click on the Layout button in the Slides group on Home tab. The Layout drop-down list will open with various layouts. Select the layout according to your need. Observe the changes in the existing slide. The text on the slide will be rearranged according to the chosen layout. Students, can you tell me how we can format a table with predefined themes? Let us now learn how to edit text objects. It is important to know how to perform basic tasks with text while working in PowerPoint. The text you type in placeholders such as title, subtitle, etc. can be modified in a variety of ways. Open the slide in which you want to edit the text. Click on the text. A placeholder will appear. Place the cursor at that point where you want to edit the text. Now make the required changes in the text. After editing the text, click on the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save the changes. Students, note that to change the color of an entire Smart Art graphic, first click the Smart Art graphic. Under Smart Art Tools on the Design tab in the Smart Art Styles group, click on Change Colors and then click on the thumbnail that you want. Okay, let us now talk about moving objects. This feature is used to move the objects from one place to another, either on the same slide or between the different slides. Follow these steps to move an object. Select the object. Click on Cut button or use Ctrl+X option. The object disappears from the slide and is placed on clipboard. Place the cursor after the last point on the same side. Click on the Paste button or use Ctrl+V option. The selected object will appear at the cursor position. The selected text will disappear after pressing Cut button on Home tab. the text will appear where you have placed the cursor after pressing Paste button. Okay, students, note some interesting tips. To move the text object to another position, click anywhere inside the placeholder that contains text. Place the pointer on the border. When the pointer changes to double-headed arrow, click on the border and drag the mouse in the direction where you want to place the text. Okay, students, can you tell me the difference between design and layout? Let us now learn how to copy objects. You can copy the objects anywhere on a slide, between slides, or from one file to another. This feature helps in reducing time and efforts in typing. Copy and paste options duplicate the selected objects. The copy feature is similar to cut feature except that it copies the object and does not remove the object from its original location. Select the object. Click on Copy button or use Ctrl+C key combination. A copy of selected object is placed on the clipboard. Place the cursor after the last point. Click on Paste button or press Ctrl+V. The copied object will appear in its new location. Students, we can create a duplicate copy of the slide by selecting that slide and pressing Ctrl+D. Alright students, let us now learn how to delete text objects. To delete a text object on a slide without deleting the slide, follow these steps. Click on the text object that you want to delete. The selected object will have a dash border around it. Click on the border of the text object. The border will change from dash to line. Press the delete key. The existing text will be deleted. Press F5 to view the slideshow. Now share a fact with you. Always remember that while working with objects, we should be in normal view. Okay, let's now learn how to insert shapes. Sometimes you may want to add more text than the area provided for entering text. The text box tool in the text group on the Insert tab gives facility to add more text to your slide. Text box is a placeholder where you can enter and manipulate text. You can move the text box along with its contents anywhere on the slide. Click on New Slide button in the Slides group on the Home tab. Enter the title, Activities of the month. Click to add subtitle, placeholder in slide. Type Judo Championship, Cricket match, Volleyball, Chess as shown in the figure. Click on the text box tool in the text group on the Insert tab. Hold down the left mouse button while dragging the mouse down towards right side and release the mouse button. You will get a rectangular box with an insertion point in it. Enter the text January. If the text is long, it automatically adjusts and shifts to the next line, keeping the box area in view. Students, note that the text box appears in the Slides pane of Normal View or on the Slides tab, but not in the Outline tab. Okay, students, let us learn how to rearrange a slide in an Outline tab. To change the order of the slide from one position to another in Outline tab, follow these steps. Click on the Normal button on View tab. If needed, choose Outline tab to display the text outline in slides. Select the slide icon of the slide you want to move. Drag the slide to the new location. A horizontal line appears as you drag the slide. When the horizontal line is on the desired location, release the mouse. The slide moves to the new location. Students, do you know that we can select more than one slide consecutively by holding down the Shift key while you click on each slide? Let me now tell you how to rearrange a slide in Slide Sorter view. Click on the Slide Sorter button on View tab. Select the slide that you want to move. Drag the selected slide to a new location. A vertical bar appears next to the slide where the slide is moved. Okay, students, explain the difference between moving objects and moving slides. Let's now learn how to insert clip art. Clip art is used to add pictures in the slides. We can add clip art images to the existing slide and enhance its appearance. Place the cursor where you want to insert the picture. Click on Insert tab. Click on the Clip Art button in the Illustrations group. The Clip Art task pane is displayed on the right side of the window. Type the name of clip art that you want to insert. For example, type computer in the search for text box and click on Go button. It will display the list of clip art's images related to a computer. View the various images using vertical scroll bar and click on the desired clip art to insert it in the slide. We can also click on the Organize Clips option to view all the clip art stored in a computer. Students, we can also insert clip art by selecting a layout that has inbuilt clip art placeholder icon. Alright, let us now learn about working with word art. The word art feature helps us to create special text effects. It gives a unique look to the text. Using word art, we can make the text curved, wavy, shadowed, or apply 3D effects, etc. Click on the Word Art button in the text group on Insert tab. Word Art Gallery drop-down menu opens up on the screen. Click on the required thumbnail. Type Kip's presentation in placeholder and select this text. Click on Text Fill drop-down arrow in Word Art Styles group on Format tab. Select the desired color and observe the change. Click on Text Outline drop-down arrow. Choose the desired outline color from the displayed list. Now click on Text Effects drop-down arrow. Point to Glow option and click on Desired Effect from the Glow Variations section. You will find a beautiful change in the text. Okay, let's now learn how to insert shapes. Shapes is a drawing feature that helps in drawing different shapes. Shapes can be resized, rotated, flipped, and colored. Click on Shapes button in Illustrations group on Insert tab. A pop-up menu will display options like lines, rectangles, flowchart, etc. Point to basic shapes and move the pointer to select smiley face and click on it. The pointer changes to plus sign. Place the pointer on the slide and drag it to adjust the size of the selected object or shape. To resize a shape, select the shape by clicking on it. It displays 8 handles on the object. Place the mouse pointer on any handle. The pointer drags to double-headed arrow. Drag the handle to increase or decrease the size. And let me tell you more about shapes. To fill color in a shape object, select any shape object. Click on the Shape Fill button in the Drawing group on Home tab. Click on any color of your choice and see the change. Students, let me share an interesting fact. We can select more than one shape object by holding the Shift key and clicking on the required object. Let us now learn how to rotate a picture. Shape, text or object. Click the picture, shape, word art or text box that you want to rotate. Bring the pointer over the rotation handle. The pointer will change to brackets. Drag the mouse in the direction you want to rotate the shape. Okay, students, note some more tips. You can rotate a picture under Drawing Tools on the Format tab in the Arrange group. Click Rotate and select the desired option. Select the shape, right-click on it and select Edit Text option. The insertion point appears in the shape and you can type text. To remove any shape, select it and press the Delete key. Now let's learn how to resize a picture, shape, text or object. Resizing stretches or shrinks the dimension of an object. To increase or decrease the size of an object, select the object. Bring the pointer to any of the 6 resizing handles on the selected object. When the pointer changes to double-headed arrow, drag the mouse in the direction to resize the object. Dragging the diagonal handle resizes the object both horizontally and vertically. Hold down the control keys as you drag if you want to resize the object by keeping the center of an object in the same place. Students, do you know flipping means creating a mirror image of the selected shape or object? Okay, let me now tell you how to use shadow effects. In addition to adding textures and colors, you can apply shadow effects to the shape object. It will make the shapes look impressive. Select the shape object. Click on Shape Effects button in the Drawing group on the Home tab and select Shadow option. A drop-down menu will appear. Click on Offset Center in Outer sub-option. The object will appear with no shadow. It's time to note some more tips. To have different shadow colors, select Shadow from Shape Effects pop-up menu and click on Shadow option. Select any color from it. Similarly, you can work with 3D rotation option present on the Shape Effects pop-up menu. Let us quickly glance through the key points discussed in this chapter. A slide layout can be changed either in normal view or slide sorter view. Text box is a placeholder where text can be inserted and manipulated. Clip art is used to add pictures in slides. Word art feature helps to create special text effects. Shapes are a drawing feature that helps to draw different shapes like stars, banners, flowcharts, callouts, etc. To insert text in shapes, right-click on the object and click on Edit Text option from the shortcut menu.
Okay student, now we start with the question answer session.
Fill in the blanks.
In that first one, to add a new slide, click on New Slide button on the which tab? So there are some hints are there. So the first answer is Home. Next one, you can rearrange the slides in the dash view. So answer is Slide Sorter view. Next one, dash is a placeholder where one can enter and manipulate the text. So placeholder is text box. Next one, dash feature help us to create special text effects. So the answer is word art. Next one, to rotate a shape, object or a clip art, click on the dash handle. So the answer is rotation handle. Next one, to insert a new slide in a presentation, dash key combination is used. So the answer is Control plus M key combination will be used. Next,
State true or false.
in that first one, the layout of a slide can be modified only in a slide sorter view. So it is false. Next question, Control P combination is used to print the slide of a presentation. Yes, with the help of Control P we can print the slides. So it is true. Next one, clip art is used to create a special text effects. So it is false. because clip art is used to add a picture or insert a picture in a slide. Next one, in slide sorter view, the vertical bar indicate the new location of a slide. Yes, it is true. Next one, shadow option is present on the home tab. Yes, shadow option is present on the home tab. Next one, text box does not appear in outline tab. Yes, it is true. And last one, 3D rotation option is present on the insert tab, so it is false. Next one,
application based questions.
in the application based question, the first one is Madhu has made a presentation of 7 slides, but her slides are not arranged in a proper order. What would you suggest her to arrange them in a proper sequence? So with the help of slide sorter view, we can arrange the slides. Next question, Ravinder's teacher has asked him to prepare a presentation on the topic safe environment. He has typed the content for the same but does not know how to insert relevant pictures. Suggest him which option in PowerPoint he should use for the same. So with the help of clip art option in the insert tab, we can add the picture.
Multiple choice questions.
So in the multiple choice question, first one, dash slide layout are present in the slide sorter drop down menu. So how many? Total 9 slides layout are there. In the previous practical session, we learned about the slides drop down menu. Next, clip art button is present on the dash tab. So clip art button is in the present insert tab. Next one, dash tab contain the text box tool. So insert tab contain the text box tool. Fourth one, dash button on the format tab is used to apply 3D rotation to the shape. So the shape effect is used. Next one, dash stretches or shrink the dimension of an object. So resizing, with the help of resizing, we can stretches or shrink the dimension object. Next one,
Answer in one word or one sentence.
so answer in one word. In which tab of normal view the text box is not visible? So the answer is outline tab. Next one is, which button is used for adding a new slide in a presentation? So answer is new slide button. Next one, how can you select more than one shape object at a time? So hold down the shift key and click on the required object. So hold down the shift key and clicking on the required object. Next one, which button of clip art task pane is used to view all the clip art store in a computer? So answer is organize clip. Next one,
Answer the following.
so answer the following. How can you delete a text object? So this answer is present on page number 79, deleting text object. In that you have to write the answer. Click on the text object that you want to delete and then click on the border of the text object and press the delete key. Next one, What do you understand by text box tool? Explain the method to insert a text box in a slide. So the text box tool is present on page number 80. So you have to write the answer. The text box tool in the text group on the insert tab give a facility to add more text to your slide. The text box is a placeholder where you can enter and manipulate text. You can move the text box along with the content anywhere on the slide. Okay, this must answer you have to write. Next one. What is clip art? How can you add a clip art in a presentation? So the clip art is present on page number 81. Answer: clip art is used to add a picture in the slide. We can add clip art images to the existing slide and enhance its appearance. Place the cursor where you want to insert a picture. And how you can add the picture? So you have to write, click on insert tab, then click on the clip art button. In the installation group, the clip art task pane is displayed. Okay, next question. What is shape? How will you insert a shape in a slide? So shape is present page number 82. Shape is a drawing feature that help in a drawing different shape. Shape can be resized, rotated, flipped and colored. This is the definition of shape. Now how to insert a shape? Click on shape button in the installation group on a insert tab. This is the answer how to insert a shape. Next one. How will you apply shadow effect to a presentation? So page number 84, the shadow effect. So you have to write, select a shape object and then click on shape effect button in the drawing group on the home tab and select shadow window. A drop down menu will appear. Okay, in this way you can add the shape shadow effect to the shape. Next, what is word art and explain? So this answer is present page number 82, first paragraph, working with word art. The word art feature help us to create special text effect. It give a unique look to the text. Using word art, we can make the text curve, wavy, shadowed or apply 3D effect, etc. So this is the answer of word art. So watch this video, then complete the answer in textbook and notebook both. Okay, if you have any query, any doubt, write in comment box. Thank you.